Two Fresno County supervisors have launched their own investigations into what's allowed to be displayed to children in public libraries. They're raising questions about some books featured in LGBTQIA+ displays at Fresno County libraries, but others in the community are pushing back, encouraging the books for all to read. Action News reporter Nick Garcia joins us in studio with the questions being raised on both sides of the conversation. Nick?
Well, Dale, some are concerned that recent visits by county supervisors may have intimidated library staff, causing them to remove certain books from the shelves. The supervisor I talked to says he was specifically questioning books offered in the children's section.
Pride Month is being celebrated throughout Fresno County, including in public libraries. Books about LGBTQIA+ characters are featured books in some libraries, like here at the downtown Fresno Library and here at the Clovis one.
I received a complaint from one of my constituents, and there's been several, but that prompted me just to kind of do a personal, fact-finding little investigation. So I visited 3 of the libraries in my neck of the woods.
Fresno County Supervisor Steve Brandau says he visited the library branches in Woodward Park, Fig Garden, and Clovis, and says Supervisor Nathan Magsig visited the branch in downtown Fresno.
I found some stuff that I thought probably children should not be, it should not be marketed to children at Fresno County libraries.
Brandau would not elaborate on which books were the root of concern for the supervisors, or specifically what topics were included in those books.
There's books talking about parents and how their skin color, their eye color can vary, and in that same regard, their gender identity or who they find attractive is different as well.
Scott says he visited the Clovis Library and checked out this book for his son. He says he did not see any reason to be concerned over age appropriateness of any of the books displayed in the children's section.
The things are not threatening. They're not trying to change your children's gender identity or sexual orientation.
This comes at a time when school districts and counties in other states are banning books depicting LGBTQIA+ characters. Brandau says he's hoping the conversation about what is allowed in children's sections of county libraries will continue over the next few weeks.
I just want to be really clear, right? Because in our, people get really worried about government trying to censor people and stuff like that, and that's not what this is. So I'm not out to stop, displays from taking place.
And this afternoon we visited the downtown library. There is not a pride display in the children's section there, but there is a shelf devoted to LGBTQIA+ books in the main part of the library. Live in downtown Fresno, live here in the studio in downtown Fresno, I'm Nick Garcia. Dale?